Hello, my name is Garx82 and welcome back to our Omnifactory playthrough. I am just going ahead and trying to move this whole setup. We're going to condense it a bit and move it down to the base because we are actually basically this is what is the backlog or whatever. Not the backlog, but yeah, this is what is holding this stuff back, as we can see. And we are starting to run a bit low on the clay. So I figured why not, let's get this done and taken care of. I'm thinking we don't need these 5 machines anymore. Basically what this is trying to get the pulsating clay or whatever, or pulsating dust. Yeah, so there's 2 different recipes, well, 3 recipes. This one we're not gonna do, but the resonate clathrate, so that's all producing that to get that. But there is also this one, which is basically just an enderpearl macerated down and then an electrolyzer. You do need an EV. So when we originally set up the thing, obviously we couldn't do that because this is just MV. So that basically cuts out the 5 machines. These 2 on the end are different. They're not part of the thing. So basically we need the 3 of these, chemical reactor to make the clay, and then the alloy smelter is what actually makes the polymer stuff. It alloy smelts it with the pulsating clay. Wherever it is, there it is. So basically this will be like the electrolyzer, but we also need a new pulverizer. So we're getting rid of 3 machines basically. And I think I'm gonna try with the igneous extruder instead of, actually now that I'm thinking about it, I just realized if I use the igneous extruder just to get sand, which I think you can do. If not, we'll get the cobblestone, right? You can get sand directly from that, right? Yeah, you can. That would actually cut out a couple of these machines, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, it would cut out... Yeah, it would actually cut out 2 pulverizers. Alright, well, I overcrafted pulverizers. So yeah, I'm gonna try this. I'm just a bit... I think it'll be fine with if we have the... if we have this. Yeah, if we do the... and then augments, because oh, we have that. That's right. So I need the quick ones. I don't think we never done a... Ah, that's right. These dang things. Ah. Yeah, I don't have enough of that. They're 8 each, so I need 16. Do I just not have... I was like, auto crafting is taking up one of the things. Yeah, I've said this multiple times, but I just don't have a way to turn them into plates because this is set up for gears, and I just haven't crafted up another compactor, which I probably should, because having to do that manually seems a bit silly at this point in the pack. Alright, so there's that. Yeah, and then this doesn't... You don't need the water. I just need a bucket of lava. And lava around here somewhere, don't we? Yeah. When the things are running like full blast for the diamonds is when we start tearing through this stuff. But obviously I don't need it. I don't really need to speed it up, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I just need to... I need it still, so I want to get it moved. So I might as well do that now, because we are dropping down in polymer clay. We used to have over 100,000, and we're slowly losing that. All right, so there's the igneous extruder conversion kit. Yes, and then let's drop it down here. Now I have done this. Oh, did I? I could have sworn I put the travel anchor in. I didn't. I guess this is just polymer clay. Yeah. So we have these, but now that I'm realizing, I don't think we actually need 3 pulverizers. That is funny. Although, I don't know. Now I'm like doubting myself. We do kind of need... You know what? I'm going to leave this. I know what I'm going to do. Because I do need cobblestone and gravel produced. We do use it. So I actually do need this. I'll probably put a couple of storage buses. That's what I'll do. So we have... Yeah. Alright, but I do need some of this. Now, is it lumium? Is lumium? No, that is... Lumium is... That's what... Not vibrant. What's the one? I think I was using titanium, wasn't I? What's the one in the middle? 2048 the cables. The end steel. I think it was end steel. I never actually used end steel though. Yeah. I was just using titanium. Because this actually does 4. Alright, I'll just do whatever. Some more of that. So what I'm gonna do, I think, since igneous extruder, see that'll be cobble to gravel, gravel to sand, sand to, all right, so it'll go on this one basically. Just down to that. Ooh, all right. You can only do 1. Ah, that's a bit annoying. Alright, well. I'm gonna have to feed water into it, which is not the end of the world. I was hoping I wouldn't have to. I do have, I think I have that water thing, don't I? Still from, maybe it's still up there. Alright, but what I'm thinking, if we do this, is we're gonna see if the wire, ooh, no, that's okay. I thought for a second that was like a machine. I thought it was an IV machine because they're that color. What we're gonna do is do this. I'm gonna need to do I totally forgot about. I need another. You know what? I'm gonna borrow that one. It's technically temporary, but it's gonna be there for quite a long time. I could just move this down. Feel like reconnecting this stuff. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Kind of want to move that down to like here. All right, let's do it, I guess. Obviously that I don't have silk touch, so that too. I thought I set up. All right, so that I think that's fine. I don't think the glass will be an issue. Well, I don't think it was an issue on the other ones, was it? No. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, the other ones are the same. I was like, I was kind of confused for a sec. Right, no, that needs to be that output, and then yeah, that there. Yeah, input. Input. And then, oh, right here. So that needs to go to the other one. Otherwise the upstairs base isn't powered. Man, I can't wait to get rid of this. Go. And I'm just going to leave the cobble there so I remember where that is. Alright, so there's that, and then same here. Actually, might as well do that. that. And then we're gonna do a wireless in here and we'll see how this works. I hope it's gonna be enough, but you never know. So basically that to that is what I'm hoping. And then we'll go to there. And then I'm gonna have the 2 loot things producing the ender pearls right here. I think there'll be the loot one will go there, directly into there, and then yeah, the 2 loot ones will go there and then down. Up. That's it. Underneath and then on top. I can't remember. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And then I'll have the wireless connected to these because we're kind of like a mix in this room. So I think this will work. We will see. I do need to get well, that's a bit annoying. The way I've set this up, we're gonna have right, change of plan. We're gonna drop this, I think. We're gonna put this right here to cover this up. I don't like having that hole right there. How about that? No, that's not what I was gonna do. I was gonna do a conduit out around the corner. Alright, change the plan again. Maybe I'll just leave it. The thing open. Yeah, because I was gonna have a conduit on that corner. It doesn't really matter. I mean, how often were you gonna go in this room to see that kind of weirdness? Like, it's gonna be like that. So you won't really see it, even though it'll be open back here. Alright, so lava. Let's just sure, yeah, sand. And then I need to feed it water. Alright, let me get that set up really quick, and let me bring down the 2 loot things, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back and change plans. I don't know why I was thinking I had to do sand first. Why don't I just do cobble first? That way we can do the thing without having to need water. There we go. There is that. I do think I have... No, I left it. Dang it. I have stuff in here now, and then I had left the stuff in the other one upstairs. Because, yeah, I was gonna... I'm gonna start recording up here and I completely forgot. So yeah, we're gonna end up in here quite a bit because this is almost directly above that. So we'll do that. All right, this may be an issue, which is a bit worried about the wireless. I don't know. We'll see though. Let me throw those in there. That I feel like. Oh, I don't think I rehooked this up when I moved it. There we go. Does this keep going? No, it's not going to. I'm like, this backlogs, right? All right. So to the right. Right? Come on, to the right. Why isn't it going? Am I crazy? I feel like I'm crazy. Maybe I did. There we go. They were facing each other. All right, nice. I'll just throw that in the A system, and then that one goes to the right. That one gets that one. Although we do need water. I just realized. We need water in this chemical reactor. Because that needs the dust with water. Yeah. All right. I need to do that, and then we don't have, these aren't powered. So 1, 2, 3. All right. So this should transfer. This wireless should transfer enough. These things can handle quite a bit. Hopefully this doesn't, the flickering worries me a little bit. I don't like when the machines flicker a lot because that causes like FPS issues. And I also know this is a 4 amps of EV. I think it'll be fine. I think. I'm not entirely sure. All right, so that goes there. And then this will be, I'll just disconnect that so it's completely separate. There. All right, so that turns that to there and that ends up in there. And I think that, yeah, that works. This room size, like it kind of just fits actually in this room. Yeah. Ooh. That may be a bit of an issue, the speed of this. We'll see. And this may be the backlog, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if maybe we won't even be producing enough. Once it gets to this backlog, maybe it won't be enough to that. All right, let me get water. Do we want to do this, or do I want? I don't want to. No, I don't want to export. I don't like doing fluid exports with infinite water source or infinite processes. All right, I am just crafting up one of these dense infinite water sources. Basically, just craft up a whole bunch of buckets, and then I just put a recipe on the fluid canner because we actually already had a fluid canner. So that's just going to do all the fluid canning for you because I don't want to sit here and fill 128 buckets worth. So that's just going to take a second because that is we're out of water there. Because I just did 120. I can only do 4 at once. I only have 64 buckets. I didn't want to craft up 128 buckets. So yeah, there's that. And I think that should be... Yep, we're not doing enough. All right, well that answers it. We'll see with that, but I think that is pretty much... Yeah, that pretty much is it. I guess I should have probably the quantum tank, quantum chest. Just right there, like right in the middle. Yeah. I think that's what we'll do, and then I'll move the I'll get the polymer stuff out of the other one, but I'll have to export it in. All right, so did that water? Yes. All right, easy enough. And we'll just go back here to the right, and there we go. Will that be fast enough? Yeah, well, it's going to be fast enough for this. Hopefully, this won't become too big of an issue. We'll see. I'll let this run. If not, maybe craft up a second one. I don't know. I mean, this polymer stuff isn't... Ooh, that's an issue. Yep, that's an issue. I gotta do... Dang it. I gotta do robot arms on both sides, so it doesn't put any more in. I'll fix that though. I kind of need it fixed. Well, we're good for a little bit. Yeah. All right, so what else do we want to do today? I think this episode's going to be kind of like a moving episode again, because last episode we've been working on getting these up and running. This is outputting 41,000. Fortunately, this is being voided. I don't know what to do about that, to be honest, because we're full. The only other thing I can think of is maybe like just crafting a whole bunch of stuff up when we need it. How about 128 of this? Although this does use yeah, this does use that stuff and nitro diesel, which isn't infinite, but yeah, once everything starts turning on, this will start dropping, and then we're not going to be voiding. It just feels bad that I'm voiding. Yep, there it goes. It just feels bad that I'm like voiding power. I think are we producing more? We may actually be, no. This can't be, there's no way this is running. It is running. We're producing, no, I bet you the things are emptying out. That's probably what's happening. How are we producing? We have enough running? I feel like we're just not, I feel like we're not using enough power here. I thought this would have started dropping with the EBFs on. Oh well. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that. Not gonna worry about that. Let me fix this really quick. I was gonna wait to finish recording, but I'm like, I gotta fix this. Alright, we are back, and I did sort of fix this, but unfortunately, I have 2 robot arms on both of these to keep exact. But it looks like it's looking at this and seeing 64 in it. So, like, this one isn't exporting it because it's like, oh, there's 64 of this item in here. That's too much, so we won't export that. I'm gonna try with 2 filters. We can add filters to things, so maybe that might make a difference. But yeah, I just thought I would show that. I'm gonna fix that in between episodes, so I'll let you know if that will fix that. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and craft up one more turbine here. Oh, and by the way, I realized why the thing wasn't dropping. It's because I have a huge backlog, and when I was crafting up the draconium, which I can probably do, how about we do another 100? I'm just crafting up a whole bunch. These were emptying and filling the thing over there. So that's why the the thing wasn't dropping. I was like, why? We have to be not producing enough. We're not producing like 500,000 EU. So I thought that was a bit funny, but yeah, I totally forgot I put all those batteries in there, so the batteries are empty. Now, unfortunately, pretty sure I also did a recipe for the plasma turbines because we're probably going to need a bunch. At least 16 is what my plan is eventually. Pretty sure this needs to go right there. So I may flip this. I may move this farther down one so we could do the inputs right next to each other, but I guess for now I'm gonna have to just kind of go underneath. Yeah, we'll just do this, I guess. Which not overly happy with. The less things we can have coming out the ground like that, the better. It's because I don't like being able to see through. So yeah, we'll do insert. That's probably filling up with nickel plasma. Yep. Ooh, that reminds me. Oh, I may actually. I think I accidentally got the correct amount of turbine casings. I just crafted up 30, and I was like, I think it's 26, but apparently, I think it's actually 30. All right, so I just crafted up a second one of this. Don't know if it's like in any way necessary. But we can see this is dropping because now the thing is running and it is filling up. So there's that, and there. Oh wow, it's going. It's already going. And I'm gonna probably pull out like 4 of these. I don't know if these are necessary, but whatever. So input, this is input, right? Yep. And then what we'll do is click there. There. All right, so yeah, there we go. Now we have 2 turbines running, and this is easily expandable. Unfortunately, this only has 8. So this will probably need to be upgraded to draconic tier at some point, or even just wyvern. But yeah, I haven't got that auto crafting yet. All right, so that is that. I feel like we're making a little bit of progress here, not much, but yeah. Anyway, so obviously we have a lot more stuff to move. I'll just continue doing this and fixing it and crafting up. And I mean, this can all be broken down now up to like here. This doesn't need to be running. You don't turn that off. That doesn't need to be running. So this can all be broken down, and yeah, we're slowly clearing out the stuff. So like all the ZPM's gone. I need to move the LUV stuff. So yeah, we're slowly making progress, but it is pretty slow. I wish I could do a bit faster, but if I did that, I wouldn't have any new episodes for like a week. But I think at this point, now that we have we're upgrading our power, and I can go ahead and, we've upgraded this quite a bit. Now we hold 60 billion. We actually have a backlog over there as well. I'm going to continue expanding those out. The osmium turbines are a bit annoying to craft up because it needs a 10. I don't have any assembler with a 10 in it, so those are a bit annoying. But yeah, we'll continue to expand that, and I think it is time to maybe start looking at the tier 9, what we're going to need here. Again, this wetware processor, I think we're going to need to more assemblers. If we really need to start crafting up like dozens of these, I think we're definitely going to need more assembly lines. Assembly lines, not assemblers. But there is this, which is that. But now we can actually craft these up, that it's not terrible. So yeah, this though is going to be an issue. We need 8 chaotic. So that needs to be moved. All right, let me figure out where I want to put this actually. Our room. We could actually probably put it over here. I think this wall, this hallway kind of thing is going to be like smaller rooms. Like this is a small room. We could maybe do a smaller room here for the fusion stuff. Doesn't need to be very big. Kind of just fits in right here maybe. And we're back, just cleaning up the last of these with the filters. Broke everything down and have moved it. But I realized we have a bit of an issue. So I've kind of had and just made another room right here. And obviously these are going to look a lot nicer once I kind of finish them in. But as you can see, there is a cable going underneath to the interface is right there. So just kind of, I think we'll just kind of hide all this stuff if we can. So this one will go to here. These are the ones that we just broke. And I wanted to keep these separate because we don't use these very often. I guess we'll go behind. And we'll come up here. This will be insert brown. That's the one that's pulling out of there. And then I guess that's extract. And then I kind of want to hide this as well. So that, yeah, and then I put the filters on all those. All right, so that should work. I just need to hook it up to power. Now I realized these wireless energy crystals only have 8, so I can't hook up the 10 that we need. So I'm going to have to upgrade these to Wyvern, but I can't do that without a working reactor. So I need to get it up and running. So I think, man, I swear, every time I like place these, they're in the way. I'll need to, no, that's not gonna work. Right there. because that is going to go that way. I don't want it going through. Even though it can go through, I just think that looks kind of silly, to be honest. All right, so that next to there, to the wireless, and then we'll connect the wireless. So it has to go in the back. I should have probably done this before I unconnected. Yeah. Yeah, before we added these, because that makes it a bit difficult. All right, that should be 8. Oh wait, this is 16. Is it the relays that have 8? Oh, it's the relay crystals that have 8, not the wireless. All right, well, that made that easier than I thought it was to be. All right, so there is all lows. I think we're good. I do want to see if this actually works before. That's going to take a second. That may take a second, but we're going to need them. Might as well let that go as we are talking. All right, so I want to upgrade to chaotic. That is why I wanted to move this. I wanted to get it up to the better power, get it connected easier. But as I was looking at the chaotic infusion, I realized there's neutronium and the chaos shards. So lots of chaos shards. We only have, how many do we have? I knew how to spell chaos. We only have 4. So in order to upgrade this, we're going to need, I think, well, we're going to need 10 eventually. So that means we're going to have to do a whole bunch of the tier 8s is what I'm thinking. Is that, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that's the only way you can get them is the tier 8, which to get these, we need tier 7. So I'm going to have to send out a whole bunch of these, and yeah, that's a lot of stuff that I'm just now realizing that I knew we were going to have to start sending out like dozens of these, but yeah, to send out that, you need to send out this, you need to send out that, which is yeah, that is something. And I also need to fix this recipe. I think we need to craft up these and redo the recipe. I think we'll try that because I still have issues with that recipe. But all right, where is? All right, that's going to take a second because it's not sped up. That's putting the thing in. That's when I change this. I think we're going to have to upgrade this one because this recipe is quite slow. So this is HV. When I redo this, we'll have to make this, like, maybe I'll throw this in the IV room to upgrade this. Let me cut here and we'll be right back. All right, it should be starting. There we go. Just want to make sure everything is working correctly here. It is not because I forgot to set the things when I, yeah, that's, let me close out and set all these to active. Didn't realize that it changed when there we go. I think that is. And then we'll do the redstone clock on top. All right, so there we go. Not super fast, but these are actually, I feel like these recipes require quite a lot more power than usual. Yeah, 175 million RF. But yeah, it just looks like it is working. All right, but also to move forward, we are going to need, we need neutronium. And to get neutronium, we're going to get it through our fusion reactor, which we need americium and quadria. Well, we have americium, but we're going to have to do a bit more nuclear craft to get the neutronium. Quadria, I'm pretty sure that you get that. I don't remember the exact recipe, but I don't know if we have to do this one or can we get it through, like, do we, like Nequadria, we extract it from somewhere? I actually don't know. So next episode, I know this episode we didn't get a whole lot done, but next episode I think we're gonna have to progress. Actually, does it say? Does the recipe say here? Neutronium is made from fusing molten Nequadria, a super rich form with molten americium. These bad boys require a lot of time to fuse. After getting the chaotic, it doesn't say how you get. Is it the enriched Nequada? Maybe we do have to do that thing, but we'll have to look into this next episode because I really have no idea how this works. And it may, in this quest chain, or is it mid-game? Maybe it tells you how to do it in here, but not sure. But anyway, yeah, there we go. There is our wyvern. So we got a couple things set up today. But that opens up a lot. Now that we finally got this, I feel pretty good. Unfortunately, this doesn't work quite as well as I'd hope. I need to throw the filters on there, and I will do that. And when we come back next episode, I will let you know if that actually works. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.